Hi guys, so today we'll be solving this problem called interleaving string. Let's read it. Given strings S1, S2 and S3, find whether S3 is formed by interleaving S1 and S2. Interleaving of two strings S and T is a configuration where they are divided into non-empty substrings such that these are the conditions. S is equal to S1 plus S2 plus Sn, T is equal to T1 plus T2 plus Tm, and interleaving is S1 plus T1 plus S2 plus T2. Okay, so we've been given two strings S1 and S2, and we need to identify if the string S3 is formed by interleaving S1 and S2. So by interleaving, what they mean is that if the third string is formed by combination of each character in the strings, which is string 1 and string 2. So for example, if we take this third string as A D B B C B C A C. So we see that first two characters are from first string, and then the next three characters we take from the second string, and then the next two character we take it from the first string, and then the next character we take it from the second string, and the last character is taken from the first string. So if the third string is formed by combination of characters from S1 and S2, then and they should be alternate. Okay, it can be any number of times, but they should be alternate. After S1, after taking S1, maybe it might be S1, S2, S3, but after taking S1 I need to take S2 also, such that both of the strings are also used. Okay, we need to totally use both the strings to form the third string. Okay, so these are a couple of conditions that we need to see. One is that we need to take all the characters from both of the strings, and second is that it should basically be interleaved, which is after one of the characters from one string we need to take the second character from the second string. Okay, uh, by one character I mean there could be more number of characters too. So but we need to identify that we use both of the strings, which is our first condition. So our first condition needs to be satisfied. So what I'll be doing is that I'll be maintaining three pointers. So one would be on uh, A1, S1, another would be on S2, and third one would be on S3. Okay, now I'll be checking what is the similar combination which I get of characters if I use S1 pointer, S1 character, which is pointed by P1 pointer, or maybe if I use the character from S2 if I form the string which is there in S3. So I'll be checking what are the combination which are possible, which give us the answer. If it is possible to interleave those two strings and use all of those strings to form the S3, then we return true, otherwise we return false. Okay, that's what we need to do. So I'll be doing it by memoization, because we need to have a number of combination to check what is the correct answer. Because you can see, like, we have to take two characters from here and four characters from here. So there are a lot of combination that we need to check, that okay, if I take first character from first one and the second character from the second one, it should be returning false, and then it should go back to the first condition, which is taking the character from the first one. So a lot of combination that we need to we need to do here. So I'll be solving it by memoization. Let's code it. So first I'll be taking the length of the string. N is equal to s1 dot length, m is equal to s2 dot length. Okay, now I'll be making a vector of dp, basically a 2D vector, where n1 plus 1 would be the length vector int m1 plus none, and I'll be initializing it with -1. Okay, now I call this function called check, which will be performing all the combination of checking the interleaving between three strings. So 0 and dp. Okay, what I do is here is I pass s1, s2, s3, and the three pointers which are initialized at 0 currently. Okay, so let's go to the function. So boolean check would be, first I have string s1, then I have string s2, then string s3. I'm passing it by reference so that it doesn't create a copy, and if it creates a copy it will give us a TLE. Okay, so we need to make sure that we pass it through reference. So IJK are the three pointers, and then we have DP. Okay, now making the condition which is used in every memoization function, which is if dp of ij is not equal to the base initialization that we've done, then we return dp of ij. Okay, and now we come to the base condition, which is that we decided, which was the first condition. all of this all of the characters from s1 and s2 are used to make s3. Okay, for that, so I1, so this condition would be what I1's length should be equal to, which is the pointer's length, should be equal to the string's length. Okay, so which will be I1's length should be equal to s1's length, and j is equal to s2's length. Okay, and k is equal to s3 length, which was the base condition that we decided, that all of them should be equal, all of them should be used, then only we return true. Okay, now I create this variable called boolean result, which I initialize it with false. Okay, now what I use it for, I'll be explaining. So first we check the condition. We have two conditions, which is first, if I1 is not equal to s1 dot length. Okay, at this time we check that s1 of I is equal to s1 s3 of k. So what is this? That if we found a character which is matching in s3, and it is equal to the character which is in s1, which is pointed by I and which is pointed by k here, if both of them are equal, then we consider that, and we pass the function check, and I pass s1, s2, s3, I plus 1, j, k plus 1, and dp. What I did here was I considered that character. Okay, I considered that character which is there in I1, which is there in I considered that character and move forward. Equally here also in s3 I move forward. Okay, so this would be saved in this result, because we'll be considering a lot of a lot of variations, and if one of them give us true, the variations, so at that time results become true. Okay, that's what we'll be doing for j also, which is the s2 string. So sj is not equal to s2 dot length, which is if it's not equal, like if it's not used totally, then s2 of j is equal to s3 of k. If the pointer pointing to the character in the s2 string is equal to the uh, character which is pointing in s3 string, then we pass, we consider that character and we go ahead. Okay, result is equal to check, check, and s1, s2, s3, i i I would be same. Okay, j would be increasing because we are going one character ahead there, and even dp k will be passing, will be going one character ahead, and then we simply return dp of ij is equal to result. That is, we make the position of ij as the result, and we return the result. Okay, that's what we did here. So what we are doing here is, again, uh, we are maintaining three pointers I, j, k, and we are checking what are the characters that match to the third string by using these pointers. So we check if the string or the character is equal to the character which is pointed by k in s3 string, then we consider that character. Otherwise, we check if it is equal in the first string, or maybe it's equal in the second string, if the character in the second string pointed by the second pointer is equal to the pointer which is pointed in the third string by the kth pointer. So these are the two conditions which checks in the first string, and this checks in the second string. Okay, and then we simply return the result. Let's run the code to see if everything is working fine. Yes, and that is accepted. So I hope you guys understood the problem. Do solve it, and do subscribe to my channel, and like this video, share this video, and yes, I post Leetcode videos every day, so keep an eye on it. Thank you.